Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today this video is part of my Saturday series. So I have grabbed my bundle off the shelf. I have got the Posted For You cling stamp set and I have got the coordinating punch, and I have no idea what I'm doing, got no blueprint, no idea, but I'm just going to have a play and see where we go. So I've got next to me my trusted box full of all my Whisper White cardstock. So I'm just going to grab one of these, and I'm going to grab the larger size, which is 10.2 centimetres by 14.5 centimetres. Okay, and off we go. So I've got all my blocks to my side. I'm not sure which one I'm going to play with first. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm just going to stamp all of them. So these three, 1, 2, 3, will all fit on the punch, I believe. Let's have a look. 1, 2, and 3. So actually what I'm going to do is grab some scrap Whisper White and stamp all of these on there first and then get punching. So C blocks, are they the right size? Yep, they seem right. I'm going to go in Memento just because it's on my desk. So 2 little birds. They're cute. Very cute. The love. And then the flower. I'm not sure if I've stamped them too close to each other. We'll soon find out. I think I'm going to have stamped them too close to each other. Maybe not with that one, but definitely with this one. So let's go the other way around. Let's punch it, then stamp it. It's very unlike me. I do normally like to stamp and then punch, but I had the punch in my hand, it made sense. There we go. Right. Okay. Pop some colour on, shall we? Stampin' blends. Let's grab some Old Olive for the leaves. There we go. Along the veins I'm just going to squiggle with the dark and then blend in with the light. How are you enjoying the Saturday series? I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite fun not knowing what I'm doing. But I thought I'd try and mix it up a bit on my channel because I did a medley unwrapping and I made 4 sort of off-the-cuff cards, and people seem to enjoy that more than me coming on and making a card that I'd made earlier. So I thought I will try doing that. I mean, to be honest, it's a lot easier for me because I don't have to make the card in advance and I can just go each Saturday. And it's quite fun really because I never know where I'm going to go. And there's also the thrill, like, am I going to do a really bad card that I don't like, or am I going to mess up? That's always a good one because that usually happens. But Hopefully you guys like them as much. Please let me know. Go. And as always, anything I'm using is available to purchase from my store, stampinup.com. Yeah, go up to the header and click on buy, and you can pop anything into your basket from there. These are cute. I like these little bird ones. Oh, I'm just having a thought, and I'm wondering how far my DSP is away from my desk at the moment, because we have the DSP that goes with, can't even remember the name of the DSP. Can't remember the name of the stamp even, but it's all leaves anyway. It will come to me. It will come to me. Can I reach it? Yeah, I can. So it's all leaves. Oh, I coloured my leaves probably in the wrong colour. Oh no, that one. Yeah. Ha ha ha, there we go. What colours we got on the back? So, yeah, that'll work, won't it? It'll lose it at the moment though, so I am just going to pop a little bit of colour onto these. And what colour shall we go with? I'm just going to grab the dark So Saffron. I'm going to do the love in that. And I'm going to do the middle bits of the flowers in it. And I'm also going to do the birds in it. I'm not going to mix between dark and light, I'm just grabbing the dark. So Petal Pink, I think I'm going to go, really subtle. And I'm just going to go for dark Petal Pink. Again, I'm not really bothering blending, I'm just want the colour. And as you can see, it's a real rough colour. I'm not even going to the edges of these flowers. I just want to get a pop of colour on there, but keep mainly green so it goes in my paper. Right. Now they're going to get lost on there, aren't they? So do I just want to strip? Do I just want a bottom section? I'm not sure. This is the problem now. I could sit here for ages staring at it, and my Saturday series could very quickly go into a Sunday series and Monday series while I'm looking. So I'm just going to cut this down to start off with at 3 inches. Sometimes if you've got a smaller piece of DSP, it's easier to see what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to cut that across at, this was 10.2, so I'm going to do this at 10. No, I'm not, I'm going to do it at 9.8. Let's try that. Yeah, so you've just got a really small shadow around, like that. Instead of thinking about it, you know what, I'm just going to... people, that makes that stand out, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's get it stuck down. No more deliberating. Just get it done. There we go. Some ribbon, I feel. Go with this one. This is the metallic edge trimmed ribbon. And I'm just going to stick a little bit of the seal on the end of the ribbon. you. Took ages to stick and then stuck really well. So that when I wrap this around the card, like that, I can check it hits the paper on this side and then just fold it round. I don't think I want that quite that big. I think I want it a little bit smaller, so I'm just gonna chop it so it's 6 centimeters by, let's try it, 6 centimeters by 4.7, see if that works. No, 6 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. That's what I was thinking when I first chopped. I should have just gone with it, but it's easier to take paper off than stick it on, I find. Yeah, I think I quite like it like that, so I'm going to stick these flush on the back. One, two, just to mention all this bit up. Three. So I've got some Whisper White cardstock here. This is the thick. I've cut it in half, scored it in half, and now I'm just burnishing it. And I really like that. I'm going to stick it on there, and I'm going to pop it up. There we go. Card number 1. Card number 2. I'm actually going to do some masking. So I've got a piece of post-it note. I'm going to run that in so the long side is at the sticky tacky bit, and try and get as much of the tack on the actual mask as possible. Throw that. And I'm going to use a smaller cardstock that's in my little box this time. I've packed this in so tight. And it is 9 centimeters by 13.25 centimeters. And I'm going to pop that in the middle. I'm going to do it this way around, I think, this time. Don't often do portrait cards. Is that straight? It's not. Yeah, portrait cards. So landscape cards aren't really ones that I do quite often. So I'm going to use this one, which is the flower. And I'm just going to stamp all the way around this to create a wreath. Ignore the fact that this looks incredibly messy on the post-it note. It won't look incredibly messy when it's finished, hopefully. Well, it might do, but that's not the plan. There we go. So again, I'm going to go with Old Olive and do my leaves. If I pull my mask off, I can see where the leaves are. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go again because I have stamped my hand, which was daft to do. I'm going to wipe it on my chamois. I don't know if you can see, I've actually caught the card. So I'm going to go again very quickly. That is one of the problems when you use Post-it note as a mask. They are, the ink doesn't dry on them that quick. So when you pick them up, it does transfer onto your hands and it can create you quite a messy background, especially if you're stamping with Whisper White. So just bear that in mind. There we go. I'm just going to grab a little piece of Whisper White cardigan and off we go. And I'm sorry about that, but you're going to have to watch me do it again. That is the problem I feel with the, well, not really with the Saturday series. I could mess up on my normal videos, but you never know what's going to happen. I want that in the middle. Typical, isn't it? I got the last one straight away. Right. It's a shame because I was really liking the wreath I got on the last one, so I'm hoping this one's just as good. Right, be real careful with your hands. Don't get your paper messy. Okay, Old Olive. And there we go. Right, and I think I'm going to go with Purple Posy just because I quite like Purple Posy and it will be a bit of a different sort of colour. So I'm going to go dark in the centre. I'm doing that really tidy, as you can see. I'm not. But I'm just... doing it like that. Okay. Actually, you could leave it like that. I do quite like it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. Am I? Am I not? Am I? Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I do quite like that. So... it's very unlike me. Normally I do finish with my blending. Which one of these fits in? Just a Note fits in. So I'm just going to peel that off. Pop it on my block. Bit of memento on there. And I'm just going to actually come to the bottom. I'm not going to pop it in the middle. I'm going to do it like that. Just a Note. Okay, cardstock. So I want I going with purple or green for this? What were we thinking? I'm thinking probably purple. Or purple posy. I did do it, yeah. Purple posy for the win. Right, so Whisper White cardstock. Cut in half, scored in half. I'm just checking. I have like little drawers like this. I got them from Primark, and I have all my bases for my cards that are just cut and ready to go on in there in all the different colours. But sometimes I get lazy and I just like to double check that I have got them all the right size in there before I actually start applying the glue and sticking them down. You can always amend the card, but you can't once you've stuck it on. So there's my base. There is my top. I'm just trying to work out if I want some ribbon or trim or something on there. Do you know, I don't honestly think I do. I quite like that just as it is. Nice and simple. Oh, that was bizarre. Let's try again. Oh, it's because I'm using the Seal Plus. So that's a lot stickier than the Seal because it's used for doing card, and I'm using the thin Whisper White here, so that's why it's pulled it up with it. And it's now stuck it very nicely to my thumb. No, these issues that we crafters do have. While I haven't put any ribbon on it, I am going to pop a couple of pearls. So I'm going to pop the big ones on. And I'm going to pop a couple of little ones as well, just up there, so they look like they're floating. Come on, little pearl. I think the legacy of that glue is stuck to my hand because the pearl seems to want to stick to me more than it wants to stick to me. No, it doesn't. It hasn't got any adhesive on the back. I must have pulled it a bit too hard. Let's grab another one. Yeah, so when you pull these off your paper, you want to make sure that you... Oh, that one's got adhesive on, that's stuck to me. That you go right underneath them. So you get your paper piercing tool right at the bottom and go underneath to lift it. Otherwise you pick the top up but not the adhesive. You want to pick it all up. So there we go. There's card number 2. So card number 3. Right. This one is the 9 centimetres by 13.25 centimetres again. And where are we going with this one? All right. I'm going to do exactly the same flower, but this time I've got a piece of scrap. I have. Oh, that's just knocked everything off my desk. Ignore that. So I'm just going to, this time, stamp him and create sort of a border around the card. So this is kind of like what we were doing before with this one. I'm just coming from all the way out. With this. There we go. Looks nice and wild. Actually, I'm just thinking I'm going to pop one in that gap there so it looks even wilder. And can I fit one up there or what? No, I don't want one up there. That's going to be where my sentiment is eventually. Maybe. Possibly. I'm going to do it in the same colours. So it was dark purple posy in the middle. And I just basically did it in little circles, didn't I? So push that up. This is a quick way of using blends. I'm liking this. Almost did the leaf in it then. I was resting over the top of the leaf. So has everyone received their mini catalogues yet from the Christmas bits and pieces and the harvest bits and pieces? There's some gorgeous stuff in it. Instead of, what am I saying? Instead of blending these with the dark and the light, I'm just going to use the light to do all of the leaves. But yeah, if you haven't received your mini catalogue and you want one, and you are in the European region, just drop me a message and I'll pop one in the post to you. It's going to be difficult because it's obviously early on for Christmas, and yes, I want to get ready for my Christmas crafts so that my craft stores and everything are done, but I'm creating with the Christmas stuff and I want to show you which is fine, you can see, but if I start putting all my Christmas videos on now, I won't have anything left for November or December, so it's a little bit, what do you do? And also it's nice and sunny outside and I'm inside playing with reindeers and polar bears. Doesn't feel quite right somehow. Whizzing around this. That wasn't the leaf, that was the flower. I've coloured it in green. We didn't notice it, did we? That's a secret between you and me. There we are. So, what colour am I going to pop this on the background? I'm thinking I might just pop it straight onto Granny Apple. No, I haven't done it in Granny Apple Green, have I? I've done it in Old Olive. And that's Granny Apple Green, despite me saying that. We'll go with Purple Posy again. I've got Purple Posy out. It makes sense. So for this bit here, some Whisper White and just a note. My punch. That's typical. I've stamped it too far over, so just there we are. And I've popped it so it's pretty much exactly as it was on there as well, so they can go together. Whisper White cardstock cut in half, scored in half and burnished. layer that on. Just a note, let's pop that up on some dimensionals. I don't think I'm going to put any pearls on this time though, because this is quite a busy card, so I think it's quite nice to have a centerpiece that just sits on there quite blankly. So there we go, my 3 cards today, using the Posted For You cling stamp set and Coordinate and Punch. As I said, they're available on my website, stampinup.com. Go up to the header and click buy, and you can pop that in. And at the moment, these are a bundle, so you get 10% off if you buy them both together. So do check that out. If you want any catalogues or anything, let me know. I'll pop them in the post to you. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe and come back. If you give me a thumbs up, apparently I get featured on more playlists. I don't know if that's true or not, but I would quite like that. So if you liked it, please do let me know. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.